Guys, today I'm going to show you some of the baddest subframe connectors on the market for your Fox body. Let's go ahead and get started.
Warning, the next part of this video contains flashing lights.
I want to show you guys kind of how this works, okay? These are essentially your subframe connectors that most people are used to. These are your long ones. They bolt into your seat, to the rear part of your seat right here is where they bolt in, and then you're going to weld these things on. But this fit system takes this to a whole nother level. So as you can see, we got everything unboxed. Papa T is going to be over here in just a second to help me out. We're going to go ahead and get started with the install. I'm not going to make you guys wait. So with that being said, let me show you the very first thing that you need to do. All right, first things first, you're gonna need to take out your rear seat bolts. And STIFFLERS supplies you with some new bolts. There again, guys, your new bolts are gonna come down through the top of your seat and they're gonna connect here. So here are your new bolts. You're gonna have 3 different sets of instructions for each box, essentially. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and throw these subframes on right here. All we're going to do is go ahead and put our new longer bolts in our back seat here. That's it, guys. That's all you got to do on the inside of the car. Right there, you can put everything back because you are done. There's no cutting or anything like that on your car, okay? That's it. And if you think about it, now your rear seat, the back of your seat is going to be bolted to your subframe connector, so that's going to be even better. And your subframe is going to be obviously webbed all into the side of the car, into the pinch weld, into the frame, so this will definitely help hold your seat in place. So what STIFFLERS has done for you is they came in and they put this heavy duty tape on. Now this is the tape that they use when they powder coat. You pull all your little tabs off, and you have to look closely, but you can tell where they are. You pull all those off, and these are going to be the areas that you weld, okay? So we're going to go ahead, take all this off, we'll get it up on the car, and we'll show you guys where to mark everything and how to go about doing this. We put the subframe up and bolted it down, right, like this. And then everywhere that you see a bare spot right here, all we did was come in and just make us a mark here, you know, like that, and then we just ground the metal down. And guys, that's all you got to do, okay? This is going to go on first. As soon as you tighten this up, everything will pull up into place. So that's what we're going to do now. We can take a hammer and ever so slightly nudge it one way or the other. But yeah, that's going to be it, and that's going to be where we put our weld at right there. Biggest thing here is just get it done, get them into place, mark everything, and grind all your paint off, and it should start to kind of fall into place. So what we'll do is we'll go a couple more steps into this, and then I'll show you how we did this. What we've done now is we've got our subframe bolted in, like I showed you guys before.
So let's talk about the installation of the stiffening brace that goes up against your pinch weld. The only thing we did was lift it up into place, make sure that the pinch welds were straight. We did have to tap on those a little bit, and then we just welded the new brace, the stiffening rail, over onto your pinch welds, and that's it. Your web bracing will go in between your subframe and your stiffening rail, and that's it, guys.
The way that we decided to figure out exactly where this thing goes, if you're unsure, is all of your unpainted surfaces right here, okay? If they line up, let's pull it back right there. Okay, so these things will sit, each one of these legs will sit in your unpainted surface. And then they'll match up out here, as you can see. Everything will line up. That's how you know where to install this at. Pull this tight These things are telescopic. We're gonna pull it tight, put a tack weld, and then pull it down and weld it up, okay? That's all we're gonna do. Shout out to Ray, he's over today, his son Braden. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll catch back up with you in just a minute. Andrew, what do you think?
It's good. I welded that whole driver's side in right by myself.
Well, and the bad thing is I have no video of me doing it, so whatever. Okay, we'll let Andrew take the credit for that. All right, so we got these things installed, and I want to wait and give you guys my opinion after I drive the car, obviously. Let's be real for a second. If you're going to install subframes, it's good because it does help the body from not tweaking and cracking. And I think I showed you guys earlier in the video where even driving these cars under normal conditions, they will crack along the back hatch area back there. But don't expect to put subframes on your car, even something like this, as awesome as these are, and your car to dead hook. You still got to have the suspension to go along with it, okay? But here's the thing, if you do have some good suspension, this will allow your suspension to work a little better. Instead of the body of the car tweaking and moving and wasting time, if you will, it's all going to be transferred straight back to the suspension. But you're going to need some suspension to make it work. Anyway, with all that being said, we got these things in. I'll probably wait and go drive the car tomorrow and just tell you guys, kind of go in and out of some parking lots and stuff, and I'll tell you guys if I can tell a difference in it or not. Either way, we know this is a really good setup. And something else that I want to remind you guys of is if you are hit on the side of your car, like a side impact, the way these things are made, they're really going to help kind of save you. The car is probably still going to be destroyed and ruined, but it should keep all of this from really being pushed in too tight. Because if you look right here, everything is welded. It's all braced and boxed in, which is tied into your frame. So if you put your welds on right, you should be a lot safer. You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
So we still got to do a video on your car.
Yeah.
So actually, so this is Michael Berger. So you guys may remember my buddy Mike Berger. We got me and him go way back. We've got some older videos that I've shown you guys before, and he's also got a new turbo car now, the neon green car. So anyway, this is his son. He's got a turbo car as well. So he's having some overheating issues, I think, right now. So eventually he's probably going to get over here. We'll look at it on the channel, see if we can't figure something out with it. So be looking forward to that here pretty soon. I'm going to hold him to it, guys. He's got to bring this thing over. Anyway, I'll pick back up with you tomorrow. We'll drive the car and talk about it. It's the next day, so let's go ahead, drive the Carbon Fox, see if there's any difference that we can tell in the way this thing handles, the stiffness of the car, ride quality, rattles, anything. I'll let you guys know. So we don't install subframe connectors just to ride around and see if we can feel a difference, but I just want to let you guys know if I can feel anything. Let's go ahead and go. so here's the test that I want to see. This driveway always twists my car up and I can feel it. So let's see what happens here. Look, if you know Fox bodies, you know these things move and flex, right? It feels tighter, especially coming in and out of driveways like that. The car just feels more rigid, especially the hatchbacks. They're really bad about it. The coupes, not so much. But guys, I think this is a huge win. Fairly easy to install. If you want some serious freaking subframe connectors for your car, and if you want something that'll help on side impact, side collision, I absolutely can't help but recommend these. You don't have to tear anything out of the car. Literally take nothing off your car and you're good to go. So thank you again to Stiflers for sending these out. I really like them. I think you guys will as well. They may look intimidating, but I promise you they're actually not that bad to install at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, guys. And as always, thanks for watching.